Hey guys, Ian here from Mid America Prep. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Today I'm out here on the short range doing a little bit of shooting with a couple of revolvers that I really hold dear to my heart. These are both Taurus 94s. This is a 4-inch and this is a 2-inch. This one is one that my father-in-law purchased several years ago. This is a snake type gun to hold on a 4-wheeler or whatever, and it sat in the safe and hasn't really been shot very much. It has a target sights on it, stainless steel also, the Ultra Light 9. And then this is the 94 stainless steel. This is actually the last firearm my father-in-law purchased before his passing, and it was a very sad moment having to go into the FFL that we had sent it to pick this up, because the FFL was a very good friend of my father-in-law's, and he was extremely saddened not only to know that this is his last firearm to purchase and to send through him, but his death is a kind of a crazy thing. And so this is like a memorial type firearm. What he had actually done, he had the Taurus that was similar to this, a 6-inch or a 4-inch Taurus and 38 special, and he had sold it to a buddy and then used that money to buy this. And my father-in-law had told me the day that I came home, like 2 days before, he had had a stroke, that he had this coming in, and he was extremely excited for it. And that's why I hold it dear to my heart. Not only because I picked it up, but the fact that this is his last one. These are both very nice 22 revolvers, especially for a child to be able to shoot. They're rather lightweight. The next one's really nice for being compact. You know, a bedside table type firearm. This one right here, I looked up the serial number, and I looked up the serial number on this one also. This one right here was built in 1992, pre the external safety on it, and so this is just a regular old revolver without the Taurus safety. It also has the target sights with elevation and windage, but it does not have the front blade orange plug in it, I guess you could call it, compared to this one right here. The 2-inch here was built, according to the serial number, around 2001. It is also very similar to the 4-inch. Not as I want to say 6-inch, but it's a 4-inch. This one right here, the MSRP currently on the current pricings is around $500 to $515, which you can find it much cheaper than that. And then the 4-inch, according to current market prices, MSRP is about $480 to $490, which I'm sure you could find it much cheaper. Which I know my father-in-law found this one much cheaper. And is a pristine condition for what he paid for. I think it was like $300, and it's well deserved. There's only a couple little marks on it, which could be cleaned up very easily with some rust remover. Not even rust, it's just some marks on the matte barrel finish on top. So the stainless is pretty clean. Has a couple of shooting scratches. It's only been shot about 50 rounds, and I'm gonna put about, I don't know, it's 9 shots, so another 50 rounds or so through it today. So let's go ahead and get to shooting. The one thing I always watch on these cylinders is for the cylinder marks. And this one is got some light marks on it, but not very, very heavy. You know, a gun's been shot quite a bit if they have heavy marks going from the locks or not. And for being in Taurus revolvers, they're not too awful bad. I've never really been a fan of Taurus revolvers, but or Taurus firearms altogether, but I do like the revolvers. Kind of get that all mixed up every once in a while. But their semi-autos I'm not a fan of. Revolvers I am, because you can't really mess them up compared to their semi-autos. So today I'm just going to shoot some Remington Golden bullets, and I know this ammo is really dirty. I would usually shoot like a CCI out of it, but the CCI, I have it all put back for right now, and this was the first box that I pulled out of my safe, and so I'm going to go ahead and shoot it anyways. And so, being that they're revolvers and short barrels, I am definitely going to be using some Ear Pro today. Okay, so I'm going to use the top target downrange for the 4-inch barrel and the bottom target drawn out for the 2-inch barrel. I'm going to shoot from here, and then I'm going to go and get my camera down, or get my other camera turned on so I can sync it up and show you what it looks like downrange. 9 shots. Two-inch revolver. Okay, one thing I have noticed with both of these revolvers, being that they're 10 years apart roughly, actually 9 years apart in manufacturing dates, the 4-inch version, where the firing pin hits, according to the round in the chamber or in the cylinder, is in the down position. So it hits right next to the center of the cylinder. The 2-inch revolver, on the other hand, the firing pin hits on the outside of the rounds inside the cylinder. Not that there's a big difference, but you can definitely tell a little bit of a difference between the markings. I mean, the firing pin is all together, definitely, but where they're hitting is much different. This trigger is much lighter. I don't have my trigger pull gauge here in my possession currently, but it is much lighter than the 2-inch version, rightfully so. So let's go see how I did down on the range. Wow. Okay guys, so how fast can you shoot 9 rounds of 22 out of this 9-shot revolver? We'll see. Go ahead and start counting right now. A lot of jerking there. Let's do the 4-inch. And go. Sometimes you just have to waste a little bit of 22 to have some fun. Make a video. Maybe I should invite some friends over. I don't have any friends. I do have to say, when comparing the 4-inch to the 2-inch with the Remington Golden Bullet 22, gunpowder is not burnt compared to this one. I'm emptying the cylinder with this one, and there's a lot of leftover gunpowder in this cylinder. And so maybe the longer barrel is going to be a lot nicer than with the shorter barrel. But this one, you could use it for a concealment backup gun, use it for a belly gun. This one is a nice little target gun. This one is too, with the longer sight with this pistol compared to this one. Definitely better. And with the heavier trigger on the 2-inch compared to the 4-inch, concealment might be better to do so. Now I'm not calling for the use of 22 long rifle for concealing, But if you had a backup firearm, this would be the way to go. Alright guys, so after shooting both of these revolvers side by side, you know, I like both of them, you know, equally. I definitely like the 4-inch a little better because of the trigger. It's much lighter, and the story behind it. I do like the 2-inch for its ability to be able to conceal and, you know, be on target. The sights on the 2-inch have not been sighted in compared to the 4-inch yet. The 4-inch is around 20-25 yards on target. This one is just off to the left and down just a little bit at about 20 to 25 yards. You know, this was purchased, and we, you know, are going to be using it as a commemorative type firearm for my father-in-law. And so, I mean, it's not that we're not going to shoot it. We're just going to make sure it's cleaned and in pristine condition when we do. We didn't spend thousands upon thousands of dollars for it to hang up in the safe or on the wall or something, and so no reason to not use it. It's definitely one of those that we really do enjoy having around and having a story behind it. Especially the fact that it was made 24 years ago, and it's this clean. Other than a couple little bitty tiny marks on top of the barrel, which I have not shown you, and I probably won't, sorry about that. This thing is clean inside and out, and it'll be even cleaner once I get some solution on it after cleaning out dirty 22, because this stuff is just plain out dirty. But anyways, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. Keep calm and carry on. Stay safe, guys. See you later.